Bill Sanders was known across Woodford County as a generous, hardworking man. At 58, he owned a sprawling horse farm in Versailles, Kentucky. He'd spent his life training thoroughbreds and was well-liked in the equestrian community. His second wife, Lori, whom he married 5 years prior, helped him manage the business. On May 30, 2011, Lori called 911. She said she found Bill collapsed in the barn, not breathing. Emergency responders rushed to the property, but it was too late. Bill was dead. At first glance, the death seemed like a tragic accident. Bill was lying near a stack of heavy equipment, and the assumption was he may have suffered a heart attack or been struck by a falling object. But when the coroner examined his body, the cause of death shocked everyone. An autopsy revealed Bill had died of acute cyanide poisoning. It was an extremely rare method of murder in the area, and not something that could happen by accident. Investigators now knew they were dealing with a homicide. Police began questioning everyone in Bill's life. They found that the Sanders marriage was not as perfect as it looked. Lori had recently taken out a $750,000 life insurance policy on Bill. The timing was suspicious. It had been finalized just 3 weeks before his death. Lori told police she had spent the morning with a friend in Lexington. Her friend, however, was vague when pressed for details, and cell phone records later showed Lori had been near the farm at the time of Bill A.'s death. Things became even stranger when a farmhand, Chris Powell, came forward. He said he had seen Lori in the barn around 10 a.m., well before she claimed to have returned. She was carrying a thermos and a brown bag. According to him, she had told him not to bother Bill because he was feeling unwell. Detectives found the thermos in the trash bin behind the farmhouse. Inside was residue from coffee and trace amounts of potassium cyanide. Toxicology results confirmed that Bill had ingested the poison orally, likely through a drink. Police also uncovered a laptop search history showing queries like, where to buy potassium cyanide legally, cyanide poisoning symptoms, how fast does cyanide kill a human. The searches were done on a laptop Lori and Bill shared, but timestamps matched periods Lori was alone in the house while Bill was working on the farm. The motive became clearer when detectives uncovered a secret relationship between Lori and a man named Darren Blakely, a former stable supplier. They had met through horse shows and began a romantic affair nearly a year before Bill's death. Text messages between Lori and Darren recovered from her phone revealed explicit plans to start over and get rid of this old life. In one message she wrote, "Soon it'll just be you, me, and peace." Darren, when questioned, admitted to the relationship but denied knowing anything about the murder. He claimed Lori said she was planning to divorce Bill and never mentioned killing him. Still, the affair gave Lori a clear motive. With Bill dead, she'd collect the hefty insurance payout, inherit the farm, and be free to move on with her lover. Faced with mounting evidence, including the poison-laced thermos, the insurance policy, and the affair, police arrested Lori Sanders on June 14, 2011, just 2 weeks after Bill's death. She pleaded not guilty and maintained she was being framed. Her defense tried to shift suspicion toward the farmhand, Chris Powell, suggesting he had access to cyanide used in some stable cleaning agents. But Powell had no motive, no financial gain, and passed 2 polygraphs. Lori's trial took place in April 2013 and lasted 3 weeks. Prosecutors presented the timeline, the poison-laced thermos, the search history, the motive, and the life insurance documents. The jury didn't take long to decide. She was found guilty of first-degree murder and attempted insurance fraud.